I mentioned those protesters at Jeb Bush's event in Miami. They heckled Bush on immigration reform, wearing shirts that spelled out legal status is not enough. It was the only time during his speech when the presidential candidate departed from his prepared remarks. With me now is one of those activists, Mayra Rubio. She's a dreamer, born in Mexico, but has been here since she was 3 months old. Mayra, good to see you. Thanks for being with me.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Talk to me a little bit about why you decided, and others, to, at this campaign kickoff, confront the governor.
Well, we know it's very clear that Jeb was not going to speak on immigration, and it's an issue that is very dear to our heart. So we had to make a stand and represent our families and our community and let him know that legal status is not enough.
And what is it that you would like to see, if not legal status?
Well, as a documented individual, I want to hear from any presidential candidate, whether it be Republican or Democrat, that we are going to keep DACA safe and that there's a possibility of expanding it and down the future, a pathway to citizenship.
As you know, you're a DACA, you're a person who has been part of DACA. Mm-hmm. The expansion of DACA and DAPA, the president's executive orders from last November, are frozen in a court. If that is the reality right now, what are the other options available, you think, to deal with people like yourself and so many other millions of people?
There is no other way at this moment. Sadly, there is no candidate that is really talking about our issue. And the only relief that we have right now is DAPA or DACA. And they want to take it away from us. And we're here to let them know that that is not going to be something that we're going to stand for.
Hillary Clinton in the past has said that she would actually go further than President Obama. She would have executive orders that would be even more widespread than DACA expansion or DAPA. But the fact that these two are in the courts, do you think that's a real possibility or another promise that politicians make that they just can't keep?
I think words are pretty spoken, but as of now, we'd see them not standing next to us. They're just saying things. We want them to stand next to us, fight with us, and say, I stand for your community.
What about Governor Bush? Do you think that he should be saying things more clearly? Do you think that he should be exactly saying what he would do as president? Because he actually said yesterday in his speech, not prepared, the next president should have immigration reform and not executive action. Is that enough?
He has been very inconsistent in the past. In 2013, he said yes, then no, then yes again. We need a pathway to citizenship that is not going to take 15 to 18 years long. We want something that is going to be fair, inclusive, and include millions and millions of people that are undocumented in this country like myself.
Mayra Rubio, thank you for being with me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thanks.